I'm coming at you from Chicago.
And our wonderful play cousin this week is Tezz.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? Tezz in Los Angeles from Boston, not Austin.
Are you really from Boston?
I'm from Boston, born and raised in Boston. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
man. That's a wild town.
Yeah. You know what? It actually, yes, it's a college town.
Yeah, it has all the colleges. Like, there's more colleges than people.
I actually lived in a college growing up there. I didn't live in a house.
Right, correct.
I lived at Boston University.
Did you? Go Terriers. Oh, look.
Hey.
Wait, did you steal the BU mascot? What's the deal, Allison?
Yeah, I kidnapped her.
The BU mascot. They've been looking for it. It was all over social media.
Well, too bad.
Wow.
I don't know. Do they have a thing where the dog? So we're from Texas. Texas is like, I don't know how it works. So Texas A&M, which is a school that no one would ever go to. It's an agricultural school. Anyway, it's very redneck. But the point is they have a dog as a mascot. And the thing is that the dog can just like come like wherever, whoever's room it wants to sleep in, like it's like free reign and it can just stay wherever.
I didn't know that.
But you couldn't do that in Boston, right? Because it's too cold. A Boston Terrier can't actually just roam around.
Not in the winter.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But, in the fall where the foliage changes, everyone talks about that. That's a great time. The spring, summer is humid, but not like Florida humid, but, humid nonetheless. So definitely not the winter, I would think. Although animals, they have fur. So, who am I to say, go in the fur coat and play in the snow?
Right.
I think I was in Boston. So for Barack's nomination, I went to Boston to meet some friends, and then we took the train down the Fenghua.
I don't know what that is.
The Chinatown bus. That's the cheapest one.
Yep, I do know what that is. I never knew that's what it was called.
Dude, the Fenghua bus, it had no heat at all. And it was, that was like the coldest year ever. It was, and then we got to my friend's place and he was a Georgetown student and he had this argument with his roommate. So they had all decided not to turn on the heat as well. And then so I was just like cold for like a week. It was terrible. Look, I'm glad I did it. But like, just going down to the National Mall, like wearing when I see all these goons up there, I kind of am like, well, you're going to not have a good time. Like, it's very cold.
Right.
I'd want to go in the Capitol too, like just to warm up.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot it was like when you don't see the temperature when you're
It is so
like,
painfully cold that I cannot even tell you. Like it was so bad that year. And even the people from there were saying it was so bad. And we had like comforters that we're just like wearing and walking around. Like, so when I see these, like, again, fucking idiots at the Capitol, but I'm like, y'all are really cold.
Yeah.
I know you don't feel good.
Like, he didn't have a shirt on. I didn't even think about it.
So the punishment is built into the experience.
Some Viking weirdness going on there, like
with no shirt. What kind of
it's very like Braveheart or something, right? Is that the movie Braveheart? Was that Mel Gibson?
Braveheart was
like this. I almost just said I Am Spartacus. That's a whole other movie, actually.
He's gonna have pneumonia. He's worried about his food.
Right.
You got pneumonia, brother. You're not doing okay.
Wow. I didn't think about that. So I don't know. So Tezz, I'm in Chicago. Have you ever been to Chicago during the winter?
Yes.
How do they compare the Boston? And
so let me tell you. So this is my Chicago story. So love Chicago, love Chicago, and I again grew up in Boston where it's cold. Yeah. Okay, so I was there for my girlfriend at the time was in a show. Fosse, it was the show. It was a Broadway show that was touring, and I was there for the Chicago run. Or the opening of it, not the run, the whole run. It was like 3 weeks. Anyway, that's a whole other side note. But I go there. I'm there to support my girl at the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm going there. And it happened to be in winter. Now I was living on the West Coast. I was actually living in Vegas at the time.
Oh, okay.
So West Coast. So you know how that goes. That's a real thing where I grew up on the East Coast, but I've been living on the West Coast for a while. I went from Vegas to LA. And let me just say, the blood thinning or however that works, it's a real thing. Because I'm telling you, y'all, when I was a kid, I used to, get up, when it was winter time for school, I had to get up like an hour and a half earlier to get like bundled up crazy to go. Like I was like gangster with it. Like I'm going to school. I'm not missing a day. It wasn't a big deal. So cut to going to this opening in Chicago after living on the West Coast for a minute. And I'm going out there trying to look cute. You know what I'm saying? Got my little blazer on, you know, with the little, I'm saying that on purpose. It's the little one. I remember we got out of the car and the theater we hit this corner to get to the theater. When I tell you, hit that corner and the hawk was on my, can I say ass? Yeah, I can say it right.
Yeah, you can say whatever.
On my ass. And it was, I mean, the cuteness and all that went out the window. I was like, oh yeah, I got my blaze. What the hell is, oh my God. It was immediately like, damn, I grew up in Boston, but this is a whole other Chicago Midwest type of cold that just does not compare. That's a fact. That's my Chicago story.
No, I mean, I believe that our people were not supposed to be in those environments. Okay, so don't. Why you're doing it, I don't know. You know what I mean? I get wanting to leave the South. I understand that was a good move for some people, but like, just stop. Like, just it's not right. Okay.
I will say, to your point, Tezz, my blood does, like this year. This is gonna be my 4th or 5th winter.
You love it. I think you like it. I
don't know. Like, honestly, it's okay. Like I think my blood got thicker though. That's the thing. Like that first winter, it was like, oh, I don't know. But that first winter, I was lucky. I had a really mild winter. My first winter, it didn't snow in January or February. First time it had snow in January, February, in like 130 something years. This year it's been a mild winter, but I did have like a real Chicago winter a couple years ago, and that was difficult. But I think my blood is thick now. I honestly, I prefer it to like the 100-degree heat. I just can't do that. But
I see. I'm down for like LA is so interesting because it doesn't get as hot or as cold, you know, as Texas or something. So I feel like I'm always like just a little. I'm never like hot. Like in Texas, like the whole night your thighs are still sticking together. You know, like, that's a vibe. You know, we're sitting at a table, we're having some drinks, like we're just stuck together, and like. It's a feeling I haven't had.
Yeah.
But like I get cold so easily. I always have. Like so I literally have a heating pad like basically every place that you can be in the house so that I'm like
I sweat at the drop of a hat. Literal drop of a hat. Sweat. Like I'm real hot. Like yeah, so this is probably the ideal place.
Well, I mentioned living in Vegas, right? And so same. I mean, I don't know if you've been there, but I'm sure it's the desert. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's that extreme weather. It's extreme desert weather. So like the winters, it snowed there when I lived there. Like it's gotten that cold. So it's obviously 32. I do know a few things about meteorology. I was a meteorologist just in my spare time. No, I'm kidding. The barometer, the Doppler radar says no. But but it does get like cold, and then obviously the extreme heat. Move there in June. Yeah. And they talk about, this is always the go-to, right? Oh, it's a dry heat. Okay, cool. Facts until you get above 100. And like now, the truth be told, like 90 degrees, I was like, wow, 90 back even in Boston with humidity feels a lot hotter. This is actually bearable. Right. You start getting into I think it was 122 when I arrived. I'm like, okay, dry heat, wet heat, put my ass in the oven and cook me. At this point, heat is what this is, right?
Yeah, it's bad.
Right. Yeah, at some point.
Like, I lived in North Africa for a while, and so like the Sahara Desert, obviously it's desert, and it's what's so interesting is like it's so dry there, like that kind of dry heat, and even LA is a lot drier than Texas, so like it's really hot, but if you go into the shade, it drops a lot, just even being in the shade. Whereas like humid heat,
it follows you.
You can't escape it. It just averages out everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, so.
You can't sleep heat.
Oof.
You just
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. That I don't like. I like it to be cold, and I like to be cozy. I want the weight. I want the weight of mini blankets.
Straight up. I'd much rather that. I mean, because again, when you have those super hot, I've seen some of these comments come in. Where you have to get in the shower every 15 minutes to just cool off.
Yeah.
I'd rather have to bundle up. It's like you said, you can throw on some socks and layers. And
right. Yeah. You can't take off enough skin.
No.
It's unbearable.
I will say this before we talk about something other than weather. So I will say this, working remotely as a woman, this has been the best ever because every place that men work is always kept too cold no matter what year round. And to be able to have actual temperature control of my life has been amazing. You're less productive if you're too cold, even then if you're too hot. We call it women's winter that summer because the men like crank up all the AC and it's always cold.
Right.
So I'm like that aspect I will say is great. And I won't, I won't feel bad about it.
What do you have a particular like Zoom attire, like or Zoom like look?
I would wear like this.
Yeah. Is that the usual? Did you discover, is there something that you this year after being on many a Zoom like discovered and incorporated into your like daily wardrobe? Because for me, I think it's like the comfy slacks.
I have not worn real pants at all once. Yeah. I had to go in to do something in person, and I was like, I think I have to wear like a pant that has like that's not elastic. It was really depressing. Like it felt so bad and so sad.
Yeah, it's
so true. Like what are pants?
Yeah.
And I was like, why do we dress like that? Like I hate my body. I hate everything. Like I don't like this. I don't want to feel this way. I mean, it's kind of like, it is really interesting. Like I've talked to a lot of like women that like just not really dealing with the male gaze, like being, you know what I mean? Like the assumptions of how you have to present or what that means or whatever, you know what I mean? To just like, we've got fucking hairy legs and we're wearing pants and it doesn't matter. And it's like,
right.
A lot of friends have realized that they're lesbians. They're like, oh, I was just performing this. And as soon as I stopped performing, I was like, why am I doing this?
Right.
You know?
Right.
As soon as my like worth and value wasn't tied to men's assessments of me, I realized I didn't care about that at all.
Right.
So it was a fun time.
That is so true.
Yeah. I hope that we decide that we don't have to shave our legs collectively when we come back into the world.
Yeah.
That's just me, but
it seems like a lot of work.
It's so annoying.
Like it's a lot of work to just
I can't. I try to stave that off as much as possible. Like, I did it today just for y'all.
Oh, okay. You just cleaned it up.
Evened it up. I just cleaned it up. Yeah, I cleaned it up.
It's coming a little bit.
Even that is far too much. You know.
Yes, I can imagine. Like I shave, like my hair. I shave my head, but like legs, those are long and thighs, and damn, like it's a whole thing with the water.
You have to first of all, oh my God, what are those birds? That they go. A flamingo. You have to balance like a little flamingo.
I was like, birds?
Depending on like your shower, how it's built, okay?
Right.
Because your knee has to be bent. Because if it isn't, it's just cuts, like the wrinkles and stuff. So you have to, there's just so many things. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm too old for this. Like,
although I feel like if you were actually a flamingo, that would be quicker because their legs are really super thin, aren't they?
Like,
zip, 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 done.
Easily. Not a problem. To be fair, flamingos are still at the cusp of being a bird. So Garrett he's a birder.
I'm a bird
watcher.
Yes.
How are you?
I am.
Which is the most dangerous hobby for a black man.
It is. It suddenly became. I mean, I guess it was probably always dangerous, but
it was always political.
It was always political. Yeah. It was always like a statement, I guess. But yeah, I don't. An interesting flamingos. I don't really like have much of a. I mean, I'm mostly North American birds. Flamingos are a little tropical. Looks tropical for my tastes.
You feel like they don't really count?
For me, they don't. I mean, I don't know. Don't tell anybody I said it, but they don't really count.
Okay. Is this like a point of contention? Like, do people have kind of their Orientology by Charlie Parker intensifies? I don't know. It probably is. I try to keep it my birding circle to like mostly like black birders. Right.
And
as
so
you should.
I don't really mess with like too much of the white ornithologists.
Yeah, because then you become the prey. That's like a different.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Ooh.
Oh my God! Yeah.
we live in a fascist police state. Okay, I don't need to be watched.
Right, exactly. I've been watched enough as it is. Yeah. Oh my God.
The birds are watching you.
Yes, they do watch back. You know, they will watch you back. There's one particular bird, the black-crowned night heron, is a bird that that's like my bird. That's like my Jarrett's bird.
Do we need to find a picture? Hold on, what's it called?
Oh, yeah, the black-crowned night heron.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this up.
That sounds regal. The black-crowned night heron.
I wish I had. See, I'm the kind of person that would maybe have a picture handy somewhere.
I mean, I got you, man.
You got it? I was gonna Google it too.
Yeah,
this sounds cool as hell.
Yeah, but that bird has watched me when I've watched it. Yeah, for sure. Like I was like, I had my binoculars, and then I looked over, and it was just like, I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. But no, it's a great bird. It's a beautiful bird. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Black-crowned night heron, so gorgeous.
Look at that.
Bro, we
red eye
correctly. Okay, look.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this correctly.
Oh yeah. Yes, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Let's go screen share.
Yeah. So on the right there.
I like how this bird doesn't have a neck.
Yeah, it does, but it tucks it in when it's chilling, and then it does. See, there you go. There, that's what it looks like.
It's like a turtle bird.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how they chill.
Did you say turtle bird?
Look at it getting that.
I would name it Black-crowned night heron. Sounds way cooler, but I'll call it turtle bird.
It's either a turtle bird or like a Mike Tyson bird. He didn't have a neck.
Right.
Maybe this would be a fun game that we should start on the show, Jarrett, where you bring us a bird and we are guests to name it.
You know I'll do it. Yes.
Tell 3 things about the bird.
Yep. And then you guess what it's called. Yeah, I love that. I'm doing it.
Okay. Because it looks like a green heron.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it looks very similar to a green heron. They have the same posture. Yeah. We haven't seen.
Shirley. Hey, Shirley, Curly Turley. That's a friend of mine, Shirley. I just saw her.
Hi.
Everyone say hi. Trust me, she'll love this. Say hi, Shirley, Curly Turley.
Hey, Shirley, Curly Turley.
We're
talking about turtle birds.
That's right. I just saw her name pop up.
Amazing.
We got. I don't know enough about The Last Airbender, so I'm sorry.
I just started watching not too long ago. It's good. It's really good.
Yeah.
Who's Florida? Is Florida Man at Pack? Who is that? Do we know?
That's Ted.
That is Ted.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I've been
each other back in the
fellow Boston.
Well, no, now he's from Boston too, right? No, I met Ted here in LA, same place I met you, Allison.
He's from Quincy.
He's from Quincy. That's right. That's right.
Like Quincy.
Quincy. Quincy. Oh, that's so funny. A couple shows I've done through Pack, I've seen his name. I mean, seen Florida Gamer, whatever. I'm messing up his name. Florida. There he is. Florida Man Gamer. And it's funny. I thought, I wonder if that's Ted. Except I know he's from Boston. That's what threw me.
I know.
Florida. Isn't that funny?
It's tough because Gaming with Cayman is great because I know who that is. That's easy. Some of these like Florida Man Gamer, it's like I just spent months being like, I don't know who that is. There's still a lot of people that I'm like, I mean, thanks.
Oh,
yeah. Like, I a lot, and I don't know. It could be anyone. It could be an enemy. I don't know. But now we're friends.
I love it.
Kid.
So he knows Boston's a college town too, see?
Yeah.
So he's from Quincy.
My dad lived in Boston for a little bit, and he had it's a tough city. That's all I have to say about it.
Yeah.
I guess.
So I hear.
Has its ups and its downs. Like any, I think, metropolitan or any city, I guess, for that matter.
Yeah, but even there, like, I get so stressed. Do you guys want to do some improv? Should we do it?
Wait, we aren't doing it now? No, I'm kidding.
I mean, okay,
so what we're going to do is we're just going to turn off our cameras, and then a couple people pop up, and we'll go from there.
Great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, but you know I like it at 60 though.
But the thing is I'm starting to sweat a little bit here. It's just maybe we could turn it down just a smidge.
Nah, see, but 60, but see, no. But see, nah.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I've pretty much taken everything off. I can't take off my skin at this point. I'm laying here. My thighs are sticking together at this point.
We can figure it out. We can figure it out. I know I got a guy who's a serial killer. He can take your skin off for you.
I'm sorry, what?
Jerry can take your skin off. I thought I mentioned, but I got a skin guy if you need.
Did you say he's a serial killer?
He's a serial killer.
Jeez.
But his thing is skin. So if you need that taken off, we can get that going.
This seems incredibly inappropriate, but I'm hot. So at this point, if it can be done in a way where medically I'm going to be okay, I'd be willing to give it a try.
Great. I'm just glad that, getting outside your comfort zone a little bit, trying new things. I appreciate that. It's been getting a little boring in this house, I will admit. Here, I'm just texting him real quick.
How did you meet the serial killer, by the way?
Parlor.
At the Parlor on 7th Street?
The Parlor, the app.
Oh, I thought you meant the Parlor, the actual Parlor. You mean the app?
No. That's.
I meet a lot of people at the actual Parlor.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get out these days much. That's just I'm trying to stay in here where it's nice and it's 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Okay, here.
59.
Oh.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, he'll be right. He's gonna be right over. Okay, but here's the thing. I had this done on my legs because I just didn't want to have to keep shaving them. I started shaving my legs, and I just didn't want to have to keep shaving them. So he's gonna ask you for your pain tolerance. Like it's a whole scale.
Oh, jeez. So, I have a very low pain threshold. So, okay.
We're gonna have to figure that out real quick.
By the way, just so you know, if you want hair removal, there's a thing called electrolysis. It's a way to do it that way you don't have to actually remove the skin. I don't know what it costs, but just FYI.
That sounds expensive.
Maybe it may be, because again, I don't know how much it costs, or it very well may be.
Okay.
God, it's hot.
Yeah. Okay. Look. Okay. Fine. Listen. Fine. Okay. I'm gonna drop. I'll drop it. I'll drop it.
Thank you. Okay. Great. Okay. So if that's the case, if you're willing to drop it, can we cancel the serial killer removal of my skin?
Nah, man. Because I'm already.
It just doesn't that fast. You just dropped it.
It's that fast, man. I'm sorry.
Look, this thing says 59.2. That's all. You only dropped it 0.8.
I know, man. Hey, okay. Look, I'm trying to do you like a solid. I know I haven't been the best roommate, and I'm trying to think about your needs. That's why I'm calling up Jerry. That's why I'm dropping this tent.
It's a little better. Okay, here we go. I appreciate that. I know. We're trying to compromise here, and I'm trying to work with you as well. And I dealt with it as long as I could at that balmy 60 degrees as you had it. But I had to draw the line when I couldn't pull my thighs apart from the sweat.
Well, see, Jerry will fix that up for you real good. You won't have.
I was in the neighborhood, so I got here quick. You called me?
Looks like a serial killer.
Yeah. I got here quick.
Jerry, thanks. Okay, listen. I'm sorry it's so cold in here, first of all.
That's okay.
But okay, so we need the Night Heron Deluxe with a flamingo twist on my man here, okay? So, yeah.
Okay, and he knows my terms. Hi. Hello.
Frederick.
Okay, hello. Jerry.
Yeah.
He knows my terms.
Yeah, he knows that he cannot post about this on any sort of media.
Okay.
Yeah, no posting. Okay, yeah, no posting.
Okay, and then I can take the skin and do what I want with it.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Sorry, I didn't tell you. Yeah,
no.
And that I wanted
this is all news to me.
And that he has to cry and beg.
Yeah, man, it's worth it. It's worth it though. It's worth it.
Okay. And also, if you could write a letter to my parole officer saying that I've been very good, that would be great.
You got it. Yeah.
Okay, those are my terms.
Okay, I just got a new MacBook Pro. I'm fine with writing a letter. That's fine. Look, I know about your sordid past. I have no judgment there. I'm just more concerned about if this medically is going to be safe for me. Infections, things of that nature. I'm concerned about.
Well, I probably have more experience doing this than anyone in North America. So there's that. I only just started keeping people alive. So there's also that.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I like your t-shirt, Dahmer rules. Interesting. Yeah.
He does rule. Why he rules is because what I liked is when his victim escaped and then the police brought the victim back. And he just said, bring him back. And then they did that. And he had already drilled into his skull. And I was like, that is very cool. Who does that?
Wow.
Incredible.
Yes. Because he rules with a Z. And yes. Yes. I'm pen pals with Edmund Kemper and Gacy. And so we are all, yes.
I'm not familiar with the other one. Edmund Kemper.
He was called the coed killer. He killed in California. He also did a lot of, decapitating, maiming, post-mortem sexual stuff like that kind of. I like people. So there's different types of us, right? You got the Bundys. They're charming. They're so charming. They can have sex with you while you're alive. Yeah. I'm not that. I'm in a different group. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Hold on. Hey, Roomie, here's a blanket. I know you're getting cold over there.
Yeah. Thanks. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm trying to hold it. I try to keep it cool in front of Jerry.
I saw your teeth chattering. I saw that.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Listen. I know. I mentioned. I'm really not wanting to be judgmental, and I'm fully aware that these are extreme measures I'm willing to go to.
Correct. You asked me to.
I did.
I didn't choose to be this way.
That was my question. That was what I was leading to. Correct. Is that what is it that I'm just curious? My curiosity has the best of me. What is it that put you in this line of work, I guess, would you call it?
It is. Ed Kemper also, he called it a vocation. And I would like to use his words now.
Okay.
This vocation, yes. Well, this is a response to a great deal of trauma. And so have, yes.
So sorry to control. Roomie, here's some earmuffs. You look like you're really struggling there.
It's
sorry.
Bad. It's really
Thank you again for this. For turning it down. Sorry, go ahead.
And so my sexual urges and my fantasy life have become so overwhelming to me that I'm unable to control myself after a certain point in time. And so I have to hunt. Yeah.
Wow.
I just have one question.
Yes.
Is it possible, so when you take his skin off, could you just put it on my skin just so I have a second layer? I'm just really cold.
Okay, but the terms were that it would come with me, and I will need it.
Okay. Do you have any extra skin that you're not using that you could just FedEx me? Because this is getting out of control.
Is it all right if it's used?
Define used.
I've come on it a lot.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, yeah, then I will. Okay, so so you have an OnlyFans. You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I wasn't very familiar with it. I've heard a lot of people talking about it. I just know it's an account and has to do with dating, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, I just honestly have always been kind of a follower. So I just heard people talking about it, and I just signed up, sort of sight unseen-ish.
That's how I ended up on Parler. So I think you're probably fine.
You mean the Parler down on 7th Street? Is that
the Parler app?
Oh, because I go to the Parler down on 7th a lot.
There was a lot of Nazis on there.
Really?
Everyone said it was going to be the new Facebook. It was going to replace everything, and then it's a lot of. It's like all Nazis.
I'm a follower, but I wouldn't want to follow that, so I probably should stay away from that.
I don't know, man. Honestly, it's this weird thing because they think that I'm kind of like incognito right now. And so I'm. You've seen Black Klansman?
Is that the one with John David, the Spike Lee director? Is that right?
Mm-hmm. That's the one that was written by that guy that just does improv on like this Twitch channel like Monday nights and just has time to do that every week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyway, but I don't work for the FBI, so I'm just there. Like I don't have a plan. I'm very nervous.
As am I.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more nervous about this OnlyFans account that I know nothing about.
But you're getting paid though, right?
Yeah. They're paying me in Bitcoin. Just weird.
That's is that an all-time high?
It was last week, but it fluctuates so fast and so frequently. It's hard to tell. I've been trying to keep track of it, but
I used to work in an office.
Following the stock market.
I know. I used to work in an office with a bunch of white people, so I always knew. But now I don't hear about it that much.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know when to buy it.
Yeah. I probably should have cashed it in when it was at an all-time high, but I don't know. I go with if people are holding on to it, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna follow what the hell they do, even though it's probably costing me money.
Look, I have 3 different storage units. I'm holding on to it. I'm holding on to things.
Are you a hoarder?
Well, would a hoarder use a storage unit, or they just keep it in there around them?
That's a good point. Maybe a hoarder I don't know, is it possible I guess it's possible for a hoarder to be organized.
Okay, so I'm like an organized hoarder.
So maybe you're an organized hoarder that just has a lot of stuff, but it's really neatly packed in. Were you always good at if you were traveling with your family back in the day or anytime? Were you good at packing the car? Some people just know what to put in first. And
yeah, look, my dad could he did the the Tetris.
Tetris, yeah, love that.
I got all the stuff ready for the Tetris. And then he would do what we called puttering, where once the car was packed, he would just wander aimlessly around the house.
Really?
If he was missing something and just continue to do that in a stressed way, just for a really long time.
That sounds to me like your dad didn't want to go on the trip. Sounds like he was avoiding taking the trip if he packed it and then found a reason to aimlessly wander.
I think he wanted to go, but I think he was an Eagle Scout, so he wanted to always be prepared for anything.
God,
Okay, so you just need to always be prepared for anything. Okay.
That's right. Okay.
You just need to be prepared for just any damn thing. Okay. So so this is taking place in the middle of winter. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and wear my Viking outfit.
Hold on. What does that really prepare you for? You're going to go at sea? You're going to be at sea?
No, but it just makes me. You're just going to look more badass if you just wear that. But,
I was going to just go with the SWAT. Like the SWAT's not badass anymore. I mean, throw some zip ties on it.
It's tired. Okay, when you throw a zip tie in there, that is pretty punk rock. That's pretty punk rock right there. If you throw on the zip tie. But that's the thing is we can't just go in here with the usual MAGA hat, red hat.
Right.
Keep America great. We can't do that.
No.
We got to go in hard this time. Okay.
Okay. Here's my concern though. Are we gonna look hard if we're like shivering? Like, will people notice if we're just shivering, or will they just think we're like twitching because we're so dangerous?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Okay, like I'm crazy. You don't know what I'll do. Right. That's why they call me awesome.
Ooh, I hate you. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what we say. But yeah, you just got to keep it. You got to keep all the shiver inside. Okay.
Okay.
That's
I mean, you can always warm up. Like I could grab all MSNBC stuff and just make a trash fire like we always do.
Oh, we could do that. We could do that.
Warm. That's nice. And then it's the smell of trash burning, which just takes me home.
Doesn't it just? Oh, it
does. Yeah.
You did live at the trash heap.
That's right. And that's the America that I'm trying to save. It's a way of life.
It really is. People don't understand that. When you grow up living in a trash heap. They're just things you just know that, and you just feel in your body. But when you scratch yourself on a rusty car door, you get tetanus, and the whole community gathers around you to take care of you.
That's right.
A special kind of live that America just don't know. They just, those snowflakes, they just don't know.
Half my 4th grade class had those jaws locked up, and we just live like that. Also, you know how hard it is? This is what I think. These like West Coast elites, do they know how hard it is to set trash on fire in a swamp environment?
They have no clue. They have no clue.
Wet everywhere. That's what they don't. I mean, if you're going to call me dumb.
I don't understand. How,
race theory.
Tell me this. Do you know how smart you have to be to nab you a gator? Do you know how smart you have to be? Them
and quick also.
And you got to be quick. You can't. There's no time to think when you're trying to gator nab. You just got to go with your gut.
Bring me your doctorates.
Yes, I'm interested in the black crowned night heron, please. Okay. Please.
Yeah, hey, it's okay, Mike, it's fine.
Sure, thanks.
Okay,
sure.
Yeah, here. Okay. This is just, it's so weird that you just want to fight birds now. That's
they're quick. They're super quick. I was fighting chickens, but I got too quick. I knocked 7 chickens out on Gus the Model's farm. I knocked 7 chickens out on Gus the Model's farm. Did I say that already?
Yeah, you did, and it was all over the news. PETA is not pleased, but don't tell anybody I gave you this black crown night heron to fight. Okay?
Yes, this is nice. It looks like me. It has no neck.
Right. Yeah. So that means that it's not gonna be able to just weave. You gotta. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Tough. It's tough.
It is tough. I didn't sedate it before I gave it to you, so
that's good.
That's.
I want it at its strongest. Because this means the competition is at its highest. Highest. Did I say that already?
You did say that twice now, and I haven't fed it for 3 days, so it's gonna want to kill you. So.
Yes, good. That means it's angry.
Yeah,
that's preparing me for the fight.
That's great. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, hi. You can't. We have a strict no camera policy at the bird sanctuary. We can't be
watching the birds.
Okay. Yeah, I know. That's cute.
I got a black crown night heron.
Yeah.
And you see it?
Wow.
It's aggressive because it's famished.
Yeah. Mike's gonna win him. He's gonna win him one. He's gonna win him one after this one. Yeah. Okay. So there's also no sketching. Okay. Like, sorry, but this is not. We do a lot of black market shit here. Okay. So don't. What you see, you must forget. Or,
1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 5, 12, 6, 10.
Great. Yeah, you're doing great, Mike. You're doing great.
Thanks. Now, listen. Can I pay for this with Bitcoin?
Yeah, we do accept Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be my first Bitcoin transaction. So just if this is
your first one, you said that's ludicrous. That's ludicrous.
Yeah. It's pretty. Now. Hey, now wait a minute, Mike. Is this some kind of weird Mikeism because you bit off Evander Holyfield's ear and like is this a joke? Like Bitcoin? Is this?
That's what I was going for. Mike Tyson is not only a fighter, but he's very punny. I do puns.
Okay. Punny. I didn't see. This is great. So yeah,
yes.
If you want to pay for this in Evander Holyfield's ear.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Were you with that comment? Were you taking a jab at me?
Get out of here. You see what I did? Goon? You little goon! Wow, yeah. That's okay, ma'am. I can't. You're rubbing the temples, and that seems like you might be like ready to say something like you're under arrest or.
I'm just taking a mental picture.
Okay, but like we do a lot of shit here. A lot of stuff goes down at the it just you can't tell anybody what you see here, okay? Like you're fine to come and birdwatch with your eyes and maybe a pair of binoculars. What happens at the sanctuary stays at the sanctuary, all right?
Bobbing and weaving. Sorry. What?
Yeah. Mike, you might have to I don't know, you might have to take care of this narc. I don't know. Are you narking on us?
You knocking? Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Wait,
I am a rat face snitch.
What? I gotta call my promoter. This is a fight. It's a fight. Yeah. Where's the promoter?
Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him over here. Once the promoter is here, it's a fight. Okay.
Police.
Okay. All right. Mike.
I'm on parole. I gotta go.
Okay.
I'll send the Bitcoin funds in.
Send it, and yeah. Do they know that we also watched them?
I get the impression that maybe they don't, but I would think the binoculars around our bird necks would give it away.
You would think. Like, and yet their arrogance knows no bounds.
Unbelievable. You know, we're descendants of dinosaurs. Mm-hmm. You know, we've been around since long before they were here, and yet they come and think that they're just high and mighty, huh? Look at us, will you? Well, I look back. You talk about Big Brother, we're big birds.
Oh, yes.
Big birds are watching.
I like that. See, I like that. I don't understand why it is that I don't just like take a shit on that man right there.
What are you waiting for?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it just feels like sometimes you don't know if they're gonna like just watch you or if they're gonna shoot you.
Hey, Jimmy, you had 7 worms today. 7 worms.
I know.
Those worms have to have digested in your system by now and are ready to come out in a liquid grayish white form.
They're so ready, and those are the colors.
You fly over to branch number 7 on that petunia tree. That's a tree now, and you let release.
Okay. Okay.
You do it. Do it.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Fly.
Yeah. Okay.
Let it go.
Okay, I'm trying. I can't do it when you're watching. It just makes it a lot. Just don't look. Okay. Okay. I did it. Oh God.
What the hell was that? What the?
I'm sorry.
Oh, what the hell was that? Hey, Martha! I just got shat on. I think.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Good job, Jimmy. Good job.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Oh, this is disgusting. Oh.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Martha, go get some. Give me a moist towelette to wipe this. Oh, it's grayish white.
Did you just say a moist towelette? Okay.
Yeah. Good job, Jimmy. Good job.
Thanks.
Release more.
Okay, here. I mean, that was only worm number 1, so I got like quite a few on deck.
Why am I still standing in the same spot? Why haven't I moved? Martha, bring the moist towelette.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Was that good? Okay. That's good. Okay.
Yes, I looked away. I'm not looking when you release it, so you can release it. I'm looking at the aftermath.
Great. Okay. And okay, great. Yeah, that's good. Okay. There's another. Okay, I got another. There's another one. Okay.
Wait, here comes Martha. The Martha he was speaking of.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna hold it.
Wait for Martha.
Here she comes. Hey.
I'm done doing things for you.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, Martha. Thank you, Martha. Oh, thank you, Martha. Yeah, go, Martha. Do it, Martha.
Okay. She got it.
Oh God! Oh God! What? I'm going back inside.
Okay, great. This is okay. All right. Why does it hurt? But I feel like why does it hurt me?
Wait, you're yelling. I can't hear you. Fly back over from that petunia tree back to this tree.
Sorry.
Wait. High wing.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yep. Yeah. That's it. Ooh, yeah.
Good job, Jimmy. Good job.
We are anonymous. We are legion. If you want it back, you have to pay.
Okay. I mean, fine. I got whatever you need. I got Bitcoin. I got whatever you need.
I was just thinking you could refill my dining hall card.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I could, but
I'll also Bitcoin. Yeah, one Bitcoin.
Yeah. Okay. Here, I keep it behind my ear.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Take it.
That was easier than I thought.
Yeah, I'm not trying to start conflict. Okay, like I'm not.
I'll be honest with you. I feel that we've bonded.
I would say so.
I don't think I want to part with it. See, look, it loves me.
Look, we had a deal, man. Like I was gonna take it, and it was gonna sleep with me tonight. Like that's really cute. Like I can't. That dog is making me want to snatch it out your hands right now, and I just can't. God, I can't take my eyes off it. It's so cute.
Well, the ransom's going up by the minute.
Okay.
Too high now.
I got one of those little oatmeal cream pies in my pocket. Like, That
is my favorite.
There's a rock in my shoe. Here.
Do they still make those?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. You got to find they're just the right vending machine.
Let me see the rock.
Okay, here's the rock. Here. All right. It's real sharp. It's really sharp.
It's a piece of glass. I don't like it. Look.
Oh my God. Sorry, I'm bleeding. Like that. Like, we got to wrap this up, man, because I need medical attention. Okay, so if you could just hand me the dog, I'll get out of your hair and I'll stop bleeding all over your dorm room. It's fine. Like,
I'm not going to negotiate with you. We're Legion.
Okay, but you say that, but like that's just the name of our dining, like the dining hall or whatever. Like that's just the name of our like that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that we're like.
It picked me. Okay, it went in my room. It's the first time. Just let me have it.
If this is about like, if you just want to like,
you always put hot dogs in your pockets, and you've had it like 20 times. Like,
I'm a Boy Scout. I'm an Eagle Scout. Like I just have to always be prepared. So I just keep a hot dog on me at all times.
I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna take it home with me for break.
All right, listen. See, what I didn't tell you is that one of these hot dogs is a kielbasa, and I am a ninja master. So, I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to go down for it.
It's watching. It wants it. It wants the kielbasa.
Great. So hey, come with me. Come with me. See, look at it's so hungry. It's so hungry. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Here we go. Yep. All right, and here, that's the thing. If you don't want this smoke, kielbasa.
Fine. No one can have him.
What? No. What are you doing? Are you? What? No.
Hey, Roomie. Thanks for visiting me.
Yeah.
In the hospital, Roomie. Other Roomie, yeah. Thank you. The infection on my legs is really bad, they say, from the skin being removed, Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was late. I'm sorry. I was just picking up some oatmeal cream pies from the vending machine.
No, it's cool. I was on top of it, just like I covered you bills last month for Hulu.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That's so supportive. Backup Roomie. I appreciate you as well as actual Roomie.
Thank you.
Here's the thing, though. The doctors are asking me the specifics about how I had the skin removed, and I obviously signed that contract with the serial killer, and I can't say anything.
Jerry's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I just was wondering, like I started putting all my stuff in your room, but that's fine because you're going to be here a while, right?
I mean, I said
what's going on here?
I'm kind of all moved in, you know?
Wait. What's happening? What's happening here?
Well, you have a better room.
Is it because you both like the same temperature? Yep. You both like 60? Is that what's going on here?
You catch on quick.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Right.
Okay. So, we didn't have to be in this mess with me bringing you oatmeal cream pies and you having your legs doctored. If you could just let me have the 2 degrees, that would make me feel comfortable.
I'm a 58 or 59 degree guy. I told you that before I moved in. Before I signed the lease, I made that clear on apartments.com. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, and we thought we could do it. But the reality sets in.
Yeah.
Like when I was on Tinder and somebody said that they were politically moderate, I thought I could work with that.
Yeah.
I can't work with that.
Yeah. Things change. Okay? People change.
I can't believe you do this while I'm laid up in the hospital with both my thighs infected and my femurs protruding from my legs.
Okay. Listen, here's the other thing. I've been going on a little bit of a gratitude journey, all right? And journaling, going on a gratitude journey. Yeah. So what you need to just do is you just need to take all these negative thoughts and just be grateful. You know what I'm saying? Just be a little grateful for you're laid up. You have never looked better. I will say
look at my legs. Look at my legs.
But that femur is so beautiful. You see how pearly white that femur is? That is beautiful. Okay? That's normal. And you would have known that.
So we have a deck of mindfulness cards and we pull one every morning and do it together. That's our new thing. Yeah. And today was to accept the beauty of your body.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was. So, I'm giving you the affirmation you need, and you just need to give it to yourself. So if you just want to say it, my femur is gorgeous. Just say it.
It holds up.
Y'all so full of shit. Okay, you know what? I was the one that went to the extreme measure of agreeing to have you call the serial killer to come and remove my skin. So why the hell not? Let's see if I can find some forgiveness in my heart for temporary Roomie becoming permanent Roomie, apparently, while this Roomie is laid up and still on the lease, mind you.
I mean,
I did pay for Hulu last month. Come on, it's not like I don't contribute.
Yeah.
Bill, that's $68.
Huh? I also got a PS5, so
we got a PS5.
Yeah,
that's way back. That's way back. But we got the VR too, so we're really having fun. There's a thing where you're cooking and we're like 2 chefs in the living room, and then I'm like, order up, right?
Did I catch it? It's great. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Yeah, you come over and visit. You're gonna love it.
Wow, just if you visit.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and pull one of those cards you were referring to. Why not?
Here. Okay. Here we go. All right. It says, okay. This is good. So it says, you can always get where you're going. Look at that.
What the hell does that mean?
Wherever you are, that's where you are.
See? Yeah. And on the back it says, look up. There's the sky. Come on, man. That's if that's not speaking to you, then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe
it sounds like some metaphysical bullshit.
I mean, that might be the IV drip talking.
Speaking of, I gotta get some more painkillers. This is nurse. I need another shot of painkillers. This is killing me. Hence the name, painkillers.
Yeah.
I'm not your show. Thank you, everyone. That was so much fun.
Yeah, super fun.
Yeah.
We got to have you back soon. This was so great.
Yes, please.
Does anybody have stuff they want to promote or talk about?
You can. Oh my God. This was a blast, first of all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this was so fun. What a pleasure to play with y'all. Holy crap, what a journey.
Yes, absolutely.
Velvet's here.
Yeah.
Velvet, yes.
Love Velvet.
That's great.
I don't know who that face is that he's posting, but I'm into that too.
Oh, wow.
I'm really into the faces on Twitch. I don't know him.
Yes. Tezz, do you have
the love?
That was great.
Do you have any shows coming up?
I have a show at 7 at the. Oh no, that just happened.
No. Classes, anything.
Yeah. I'm doing classes. I actually just did a jam right before this. I've been doing Thursday jams. I put everything on Facebook events, and I also post on Instagram. There's always other places I know, because not everyone is necessarily on those necessarily, I guess. I don't know. But I do events. Yes, crushing it. I'll be February 1st. Thank you, Velvet. I'll be doing the show with Velvet. We were doing, that's a fun show, as y'all know, Crushing It, musical improv show we do once a month through Velvet, which is awesome. And
it's so good. It's so good.
So fun, right?
It's so good.
And I do I have my own independent classes I'm doing, which I'm really enjoying. It's such a great journey. I'm doing right now weekends with those shows, Saturdays, Sundays, 12 Pacific to 2:30. It usually goes a little longer because we do more stuff. But I've been mixing it up, and I have some new stuff coming up as well as classes, just scheduling wise. But I'm doing like a class called Nuts and Bolts, which is really fundamentals, and then I do a class called Solid Scenes, which is my approach to this comes from the world of as a performer, as an actor, is how I was introduced to it. So I tend to come from that angle, but not everyone has to be that to do it. Because for me, I'm from the school of like good acting is living in it. And so those are those. And again, all this stuff is I posted on Facebook and Instagram, and I know I have some shows coming up. I don't remember. I probably should have been prepared with this, but
you're good. I'm gonna just put up to follow you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then they'll find out.
There you go.
I'll be back on Sunday at 7 for the Animal Crossing improv show.
Yes. Yes.
And then Barrett has a movie that you want to talk about your movie?
Yeah,
Yes.
It's a movie called The Next Kill. It's on Amazon Prime. It just landed on Amazon Prime a few weeks ago. Yeah. It's super fun. It's kind of like a live action graphic novel essentially. It's like rotoscoped and everything. It's a good fun time. Very bloody, very gory, silly movie. And as I said, my mother-in-law loved it.
She's pretty cool.
She is pretty cool. My mom did not like it. But was so if you have an old black mom, maybe don't show her. But if you have
my mother-in-law is way easier.
Yeah, it's
either way harder or way easier. I think.
Very true. So The Next Kill on Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Congrats.
Not recommended by Brenda King, just to be very clear.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much.